Okay. So for my final project, I'm going to work with Candy to collaborate on our final project since we are both interested in using math and math speech and opportunity to create some visual as well as audio performance. And the project is going to be web-based since both of us are away from campus and won't be able to have any access to any physical materials. So there's not going to be any physical fabrication involved. So the project is going to be an audio visualizer, which consists of two main parts. One is the audio part, which we are going to create our own, composing our own music through Max and Optin. And the other part is the visual part, which we're going to be making some visual effects using jitter and Max. And for the visual parts, for now we are thinking about making some 3D version of visuals, which is going to be changing based on the referring to the music we created. But we are also thinking of other, because we are just started with the jitter. We're not sure what kind of like how far we can actually go with jitter. So we are going to see if there's any other elements we can add into our visuals. And the performance is going to be a video recording of all the visualizations referring to the music we composed. We're going to compose since we are not in the same position. The performance will either be we record the parts separately and putting them together in one video, or we maybe through Zoom or something, we're going to perform at the same time and record a performance if both of us are required to perform at the same time. For the inspiration reference, as we said, we are interested in making some 3D shapes. So here are some examples about the shapes we're interested in. So, yeah, so this one is a typical 3D model that is changing based on music we made, which is our most interest in. And yeah, but we don't think we are going to make something as a ball or something maybe more um, other shapes. And the second one is a fluidity, like a water flow kind of effect, which is like between 2D and 3D effects. This is more like changeable than the ball ones, I feel like. And the third one is this. It's a music visualization, but this one is very different from what we were thinking about before, like those 3D versions. This one is very experimental, I feel like, with the colors, shapes, as well as the music. It's hard to predict what is going to happen next, but surprisingly, this gives the feeling of the late 70s to 80s, like those kind of old school style animation with the music, have those kind of mysterious feelings. And the last one is this one. This one's not audio visualizer is just a form of visuals, but we really like the visuals with the transparency and the change of the shapes. Yeah, this makes more like not a solid shape or something. Kind of a combine of the fluidity and the first 3D boards, which is very, I think, visually very pleasing. And also, apart from the shapes, we're also thinking about adding the elements of colors into our performance, like those gradient color mix, which can also create a feeling of a fluid or flows. We're not sure how to do that with Gather yet, but we'll see if we can make this happen. For the schedule, for weeknight, we were supposed to be started coding the music and composing the music through Method Optim, but I think it's a little bit postponed till now. So we are going to combine week 9 and 10 schedule together to test our and like decide our visualization while composing the music. And since week 11 is gonna be the codes for coding for visualizations together, and the next week is going to be combining those two parts together and to test with the performance to rehearsal. And the week 13 is going to be in-class test and project improvement. Week 14 is going to be the final performance. As for the bill of materials, um, since we are not going to include any physical fabrications, we only to use our own computer for the coding and composing. But we considering the duration of our project is gonna be about 2 months, we probably need to buy the mass and SP application for that because the trial is only for 30 days. Yeah, that's the plan for our final project.